Welcome everyone, KD here with another, hopefully this time really shorter live stream, maybe an hour or something like that. I want to pick up from where we left yesterday, with the materials and with making glossy materials. So I found out what the problem was. I did some research, so I want to show you what I did there. However, first I want to complain a little bit about YouTube. I don't know what I already had yesterday problems with YouTube that the video didn't show up, and so I created an event, and also the event didn't show up. However, I'm live on YouTube right now, but it just doesn't show up in. I have a second account, and on my second account I don't see it. I had to go for seeing that I'm live right now. I had to go to my can I say to my with my second account to this account. I'm live streaming right now, and then I found there that I'm live, but it didn't show up in my feed that I'm with this account live now, what is quite annoying, and I hope it's a YouTube problem that they will fix soon. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, so I guess it's YouTube because I did some tests with OBS and so on, and everything else works. But and I also guess it's YouTube because I can't create events that show up. But anyway, that's just what I want to say. It's kind of something that often throws me off when if not everything is working fine. Anyway, let's just start with the stream. So like I said, I found out what was the problem with why I couldn't do glossy materials. So I was wrong with my assumptions yesterday. However, I was kind of going in the right direction. So you now see this is the tongue material for my sandworm, and here you see I managed to get this kind of glossy effect. At least shiny effect. Maybe to really get a glossy effect, maybe we have to do a second layer or anything like that. But however, I kind of want to show you what the problem was, and the problem was yesterday. I was correct that it has to do with roughness and specular. However, I was focusing on specular, and specular doesn't give us the reflection. That's the roughness that does that. And the problem with the and specular is just it kind of brightens it up a little bit. It makes it shinier. And the problem yesterday was that I set both the same kind of the same node. So I tried out with 0 0 and I tried out with 1 1. And if Unreal Engine kind of wants to make forward, I can show you what's the problem. Yeah, it takes always a moment with the materials, making changes in the materials, sadly. Yes, anyway, so I will definitely put everything I do here in a tutorial. I think this is important and very interesting if you want to create really good looking materials and absolutely have a good variation of materials you can create. to know these things will definitely help. I always say that textures, I'm really textures. I'm a completely novice beginner. I just really know the simplest things. That's why I'm testing right now a lot of things with textures, and I learn a lot through that. And I of course want to what I learn. I want to give this information to you, and for that I will then create tutorials so you don't have to go through all the hours upon hours of live streams to find these informations. So absolutely because of this thing. So let's kind of mix this up a little bit. I don't want to wait for Unreal Engine the whole time. So I of course have also Blender open, but I'm not sure if we even need Blender today. I kind of want to work in GIMP for this. When you go to our project to where we saved our Sandworm here, the saliva, I still have the problem that it's too thick. It feels too massive, at least that's my feeling. The second thing is maybe it's better to make 3D objects and then give it a material that is semi-transparent, but I'm not so sure about that yet. I kind of want to play around more with the opacity mask. I told you I really like the opacity mask, but because you can make very complex forms, however, there are limitations to it. As far as I know, and this maybe and maybe it is possible, but as far as I know, you can't do see-through materials with masked. With if you use a masked material, then you can't do it see-through. You can only say this is visible, this is not visible. As far as I know. If you know something different, please let me know in the comments. I really would like to know that. If you really could combine masked materials with see-through materials, then you probably don't have any limitations anymore. Actually, maybe it's possible by creating. Yeah, not even then, but maybe it's possible by creating multi-layered materials. So anyway, I wanted to open this one here and work a little bit on this texture here. Absolutely while. Come on, what's wrong? I said free restream open. I just restarted you. You could be a little bit working a little bit faster here. Yeah, I'm sorry about my potato notebook. That's why we open up different things here. I'm not sure what you could do something in here, but I'm not so sure. In general, today I really want to kind of work on the material and that's in general everything. So if we look you out of the way because we want to use the names. Are you finished now? Of course not. Yeah, so in general what I want to do, I could do this in Blender, but I think we use GIMP. It's probably easier to do. It doesn't really matter, I guess. When we go to textures, so at least the ones that work correctly. Yeah, I think this ridiculous shadows I tried to do. I want to remove all this draw over this with black so we get immediately thinner objects, and then maybe I will go a little bit with very thin black. I will go into it so it kind of looks like may give the effect of, hey, it's actually semi-transparent. At least I hope we get this effect. Yeah, I guess it's around the same. If we do it in GIMP or in Blender, doesn't really matter. Let's take this stuff away. The thing why I'm doing it in GIMP is I actually could even use, yeah, more or less it works. The main reason why I use GIMP is so I can immediately do the adapt the mask. The main problem is, however, I don't see the rest of the Sandworm. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm used to too much to Blender and just can't navigate very well with the mouse only, what is extremely annoying in Blender. Let me see, what are you? Are you serious? Still not finished? Let's hope this is something because we just started everything. Because I just started up everything shortly before I started the stream. Yeah, here we have to see, maybe too thin. And there are also other things I want to do with the materials of Sandworm. A little bit. I want to make, and that's actually what I want to show you, but as long as Unreal Engine doesn't want to copyright correct, it's difficult. But so you can create masks for roughness and specular and also other things, and I was not wrong my assumption that white means 1 and black means 0. So I will show you that. And with that we can create quite interesting or actually extremely interesting materials because we can select which parts of our texture should look glossy and which one should be rough and so on. Also we can add metallic, say yeah, this part looks metallic and things like that, and it's quite easy because it's just two colors, black and white. So that's actually pretty cool. Go here further inside so we get really no, that was maybe spooky. Welcome, Red Rider. Ah, always pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, so will you work on Unreal Engine? No, don't. Yeah, just adding more black to it. Yeah, I guess here too. Oh. It's okay. Yeah, I wish you would make a little bit forward. Anyway. Yeah, so I really hope this will help, that it looks a little bit better. Let's guess here a little bit more black. I guess that's fine, like this. Now we go very small. Let me see. Maybe like this. Yeah. Oh man. So I'm not sure how I want to do it. Maybe I will stop here. So what I hope to do with this here is kinda hoping giving more the illusion that it's that everything is a little bit see-through. I'm not sure if this will work. We will see. It'll be very difficult here. Maybe I should have done it. Yeah, we will see. You can always change it back if it doesn't look as planned, or draw over it, but to say. Let me see. Oh, come on. Now you're getting ridiculous here. So I think we won't connect this stuff. Here maybe a little bit slimmer. That line. Maybe too close. What's wrong today? Seriously. Here we can go thicker again. Not so sure how I want to do this one here. Push this up here. Bad line again. Just okay. Now in here, it didn't come from. I'll probably have to redo this part here a little bit. Let's cancel this, select this color. Okay. So, what is going on today? Seriously? Oh, there's so much more I wanted to show. Figure here. Okay. Let's see how this looks like. Could work. Maybe. We will see. Maybe it needs some more black in it. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, let's export this. Okay, let's duplicate this and colors. We go brightness and contrast. I think if I remember correctly, we choose 80. Oh, I'm in the wrong. That's why I don't see any effect. Okay. So we have really white and black. And this we export as cellular opacity mask. Export. Yeah, it's a lot thinner now. I think this will look. I guess this will look better. So did you finally finish it? Yeah, that's what I want to show you before. If we set specular on 0, we see we get almost no, we get no light that is coming from the or reflecting from the material. So because I set yesterday both specular and roughness to 0, we didn't get the gloss effect because specular has to be 1. So let's set this back to 1. And before we save that, so, and what I want to show you is like you can do it with masks. When you look at the material closely, you see that it is the glossy effect is only at certain points, and you can do the same thing with metallic, so that the metallic is only on certain points on this material. Well, that's pretty cool. And it's very simple to create because it's just black and white texture you have to create. And you just have to know, like the mistake I did yesterday. So white is equal 1 and black is equal 0, and you just have to know which is what. So with roughness, if you go to 0, here it's said 0 is like a mirror, so it's not, it's very smooth, and 1 is rough. And if you want the glossy effect, you have to 0 this down. And specular is the opposite. If you want to have reflection, a lot of light, then you need to do it on 1, but not on 0. So that's kind of what I want to show you, and from yesterday, just to correct. Oh my god, something's absolutely wrong. And we take in a very short time a look at our new textures we just uploaded. Just want to do something else. And then we will also do this with the other materials, and with the other textures we made for the solid. Kind of similar. So I have the feeling this will look a lot better because it's thinner and so on. I also guess I will add more movements, but I'm not sure if we do that today. I kind of want to keep it on. No. Yeah, I don't know, Red Rider, if you're still there, if you're still watching, but the last time you gave me feedback to my squirrel here, so I made him a lot thinner, and I just wanted to show you this for a moment. He is not finished yet. There is a couple of things that come to it. It's quite difficult to navigate in here because he's quite small. So I will definitely next week I will do one more session and then hopefully mostly finish this guy up here. I know when we look from the front it still looks pretty massive, but that's kind of like how the arms are. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of what I want to show. Here I also worked a little bit on the materials. So the eyes are now glossy, and the tongue is glossy. I probably have to do a little bit more, maybe the nose a little bit glossy or something like that. Yeah, but that will be something for another stream. That's just some what I just wanted to show. Do I have to save here again? Probably. Well, I should have done that later. Anyway. Now we will see if this was just a one-time thing that it took so long. Let me open up these two because we need this two also. Yeah, it may take a moment again. Anyway, meanwhile we can work on the other ones here. Let's zoom in. Yeah, that was maybe anyway a strange idea to make here shadow effects. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. Probably can't do as much as I wanted to do with the materials today. Oh. You know what? I will close Blender. We don't need. It's okay. I guess I will work today here in GIMP. Maybe I have to change the title of the stream because I said Blender Unreal Engine. Let's get here a little bit more, maybe. Okay. Come on, please. Will now be the whole stream like this? I think I have to go thinner here. I'm already pretty thin. Or is the problem just this material, or what is going on here? Yesterday it worked pretty fine. Or even today, because I already tested these things out today. Is that the message for the new subscriber? Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing if you're watching. Yeah, sorry when I'm not talking so much today. Just I kinda had planned to show a lot, but Unreal Engine just doesn't want to cooperate today, it seems. And like I said, I will make a tutorial about how to create materials here in Unreal Engine. I mean, very basic, very basic, of course, simple, and I hope that this will help because you can create quite amazing materials with Unreal Engine. It not takes 1 hour for it to save them. No, that was a bad line again. But it's also a problem. My computer is a problem, or my notebook. So if you have a faster machine than I have, what's not that difficult, then you probably will have less problems. Also, OBS, when I stream, it takes a lot of resources and slows everything down. Yeah, I hope I can gear up very soon. Get better PC, and then the streams will hopefully be a little bit better. But for now, I'm just working with what I have. Yeah. I mean, we could check the result if Unreal Engine would. Wait, is there something else? Yeah, I mean Google, okay, but I can't close everything. Or I guess, or at least I don't think I can close Google, because I'm streaming over Restream. I don't know if it will react well if I close Restream. Yeah. Oh, zoom in, of course. And the same thing we do here, of course. A little closer, that was maybe too close, and oh wait, before we do this here, let me override Saliva 3, and then let's make duplicate of this layer. Let's adjust the brightness. Want this be Saliva 3. Yeah. Okay. Okay. this one probably have to. I have to see if this is too small or not. Probably it's fine. This one is probably too thick. It's quite difficult to say actually with the dimensions here. Definitely here we have to go thinner, otherwise it looks a little bit strange. Yeah, I won't save this material ever again. At least not for this stream. Just keep it like this. There's too much. So also when you draw your texture and other things, if you want to draw it for yourself, I would recommend you there are tablets and other things that will help you with drawing. Right now I'm using a normal mouse, what is sometimes a little bit difficult. It works for, it's not such a problem for forms like this because they shouldn't be it shouldn't look too straight, too artificial, let's say it like this. They look a form like this that is more natural, say it like this. It will have more a better effect if it's like uneven, almost looking hand drawn. But yeah, but that's anyway. I don't know what type of, if you want to create the game. I don't know what type of, how you want it to look. So I said I'm going more for a hand-drawn style, maybe direction of anime, something like that, for the characters and everything. So I can really do all the textures by myself. If you go more photorealistic, then having photo references and or even using the photos is probably a lot better. Otherwise it will look strange if you go for photorealistic and then you have some photorealistic textures and some textures are drawn like this and so on. So that's just something you have to know. And I mean, it's not a bad thing to use photos you find on Google and so on. That's not a problem in any way. You can do this. I used it before, but for this project I really want to create everything I can on my own. It takes time, but it's a very good learning process. So I hope when I'm finished with this texture here, that Unreal Engine is finally ready. I don't know what's wrong today. I mean, I had some problems yesterday. Took some time yesterday, but not anywhere close to time it takes today. Anyway, I know now that I always, when I do materials in Unreal Engine, I probably have to also something else planned, like I do now, something like texture drawing in GIMP or something with Blender, because it just takes too long otherwise. It's just really annoying because I actually wanted to show you a lot of different things with the materials, and I guess that won't be possible now. Well, like I said, I will definitely do a tutorial. Then I can just edit out this long waiting times. Okay, I will also export this here, like I did with the others. Still nothing here with Unreal Engine. To make that stuff look real, yo. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, there is another the head. Here I have to do another mask. So also open this with GIMP. Come on. This is a little bit more complex texture. A little bit. Anyway, so I will add here a new layer. Transparency, yes. And on this layer, now I have to think, is it black or white? Specular, black. Yeah, black. black. So everything that is red I will just draw. Over with black on this layer here. And the rest will be white. And so we can give the mouth this glossy effect. Let's just be sure to take everything here. Okay, let's import everything now that it's hopefully working here. Yeah. Then we can take a look at how realistic it looks. Okay. I will create another layer with a white background. I take this down here, and then let's fill out the holes I missed. And this one here we export as it gloss map. Okay, let's see. So maybe you have to look at it without animations from. Yeah. I mean, it looks better than before. Yeah, it's difficult to see with the animation on. I'm a little bit worried that it's now too thin, a little bit, but that's maybe okay. Please don't crash. Yeah, I think here it looks strange, the black, to be honest. It's almost too thin, maybe, and some. Can't even zoom in so far. Yeah, it didn't work on. No, it didn't work 100%. That's the problem. I probably made it too thin. Yeah, look at that. Probably made it too thin. Or the contrast is not okay. However, here contrast seems. Yeah. Yeah, probably it's this. Maybe I have. Yeah, it's a little bit more work. Yeah, it did not everywhere work like I wanted it to work, so I think I have to do it a little bit thicker. Like here it kind of works, or maybe I have to scrap the black lines, the small black lines. Oh my god. So there are actually two things I wanted to do, but I wonder if my PC can handle. Let's go back here to normal. Yeah, one thing was the mouth, making it a little bit more glossy. And the other thing was I have to come from the other side with the normal maps. So I kind of like the shape of the feelers and the legs, but the rings I'm not too sure about it. I think I will remove the normal map there. So I should. Here. That's one, and then the second thing is. Where is the? Here is the head. I don't know what does it. Oh, yeah, of course. No. Head gloss map. I put this in here. And with the rings, I want to remove my normal map here. Yeah, this may now take a while again. Let me save this stuff here somewhere. Yeah, I probably have to. I probably can't show you how it looks after that. I mean, it still needs a lot of work. It seems. However, I don't want to push this a lot longer, to be honest. So the problem is maybe that everything is too slim. Maybe because there is this transition, a bad transition between white and black. Yeah, and this is not working. This will take a while. So I guess, yeah. Today we just had too many technical issues, a little bit, everything too slow. So yeah, I will show you definitely I probably will work a little bit more on these textures. I'm not sure if I will do that on another stream or just between streams. Like I said, I can't show you now. I will work on the desert squirrel next week for sure. Yeah, still a lot to do. Still a lot to do with textures in general. A lot to learn. We just try until we have a result we like. And with that, I want to thank Red Rider for being here, for commenting. I also want to thank my new YouTube subscriber. I'm not sure if he's watching.